Long ago in ancient China, there was a story of love so deep and so powerful that even death could not separate the two lovers. This story is often called the Chinese Romeo and Juliet, but it has its own beauty, magic, and sorrow. It is a tale of love, sacrifice, and transformation, remembered for centuries as the butterfly lovers. This story takes us through the journey of a young woman who dreams of education, a young man who stands by her side, and a love that must fight against society's rules. In the end, it shows us how true love can live forever, even when life seems to destroy it. A long time ago, during the Eastern Jin dynasty, there lived a young woman named Zhu Yingtai. She was intelligent, curious, and had a burning desire to learn. But in those times, women were not allowed to attend school. Still, her heart longed for knowledge, with determination. Zhu disguised herself as a man and convinced her family to let her travel to study in the city. She wore men's clothes, cut her hair short, and carried herself like a scholar. At the academy, Zhu met a young man named Liang Shanbo. From the moment they spoke, their bond was instant. Both were passionate about learning, and soon they became inseparable friends. Day after day, year after year, they studied together. Zhu secretly began to fall in love with Liang, but Liang believed Zhu was truly a man and never guessed her secret. To him, Zhu was his best companion, a brother in spirit. Zhu, however, could not hold her feelings forever. She gave small hints. She spoke gently about marriage, about her sister waiting at home whom Liang could marry. What she truly meant was herself. But Liang was innocent and did not understand. After some years, Zhu's father called her. Back home, she had to leave the academy. Her heart was heavy, for she had not revealed her true identity. Before leaving, she told Liang, "Come to my house. I will introduce you to my sister." Still blind to her meaning, Liang promised to visit. When Liang finally arrived at Zhu's home, the truth came like lightning. Zhu stood before him not as a man but as a beautiful woman. Liang's heart shook suddenly. He understood everything. The friendship he had felt so deeply was truly love. They were meant for each other. Their love blossomed, pure and strong, but their happiness did not last. Zhu's wealthy family had already arranged her marriage to another man, a rich and powerful official. Zhu begged her parents, she cried, and pleaded, but tradition was stronger than her voice. Liang, heartbroken, fell ill. His sorrow consumed him, and soon his body could not bear the pain of losing Zhu. He died young, his heart broken. When Zhu heard the news, her world collapsed. On her wedding day, dressed in bright clothes and carried in a grand procession, she passed by Liang's grave, unable to stop herself. She threw herself out of the bridal carriage and rushed to his tomb. There she cried out, begging for the grave to open so she could join Liang. Suddenly the skies grew dark, winds howled, and the grave split open. Without hesitation, Zhu leapt into the crack and disappeared inside. When the storm cleared, the grave closed again. Moments later, two butterflies rose from the earth, bright, graceful, and free. They danced together in the air, side by side, never to be parted again. The people who witnessed it believed that Zhu and Liang had been transformed into butterflies, finally united in eternal love. The story of the butterfly lovers is not just a tragedy. It is also a celebration of love that defies all boundaries, even life and death. Zhu and Liang remind us that true love is fearless, unbreakable, eternal. Their souls may have left the world of humans, but as butterflies, they continue to fly together, free from rules, free from sorrow, and free to love forever. This legend has been told for generations across China and beyond because it carries a timeless message. Love, when pure and true, never dies. Asterisk, thanks for watching. If you really like the story, please do like, share, subscribe, comment on my channel World Stories. See you in the next video.